You guys probably didn't even know that NIO had a rental business. You thought NIO was all about selling cars, swap stations, and all that kind of stuff, but NIO also has a rental business, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's called NIO Destination. You guys probably didn't know about it, so I'm going to explain what it is, what are some of the recent changes that they just announced today, making massive leaps in this business, all right? And it's pretty juicy, I gotta say. Man, absolutely fantastic. It's a definitely 100% a go with this. All right, it's such a good one. So with NIO Destination, what is this all about? Well, if you think about going somewhere, renting a car, it's very problematic, right? You land and then you gotta go find a car rental place and then register everything. But with NIO Destination, you pre-select where you want to go, where you're going to land, or where you're going to be at, where you want to pick up the car. And once you get there and you've set the time all correct, the car will be there with a service rep driving the car to hand you the car right there, and you can drive it like it's your own car. And it's rental based on day. We'll talk about the fees very soon. And you can drive it for as many days as you plan on. And of course, you have to pay for it. And then you can send the car back. And then someone will also pick up this car for you. So this is absolutely interesting. And it's available in basically all big major cities here in China and also in Europe as well. So you have NIO Destination in Europe as well. And you're essentially a NIO owner for however many days you want to borrow this car. So some of the really insane perks that comes with renting a NIO, of course, free battery swap. Okay, when you rent a NIO, the electricity fee is pretty much included, so you don't need to, worry about charging, swapping fees, and worried that it's going to cost too much. Swap as much as you want. That's crazy, and drive as much as you want. All right, and also it's going to come with the 100 kilowatt hour battery pack, so you won't need to worry about range either. Okay, and of course, NIO Pilot, the full package is going to be provided, so you don't have to pay anything extra for that. Basically, on the highways and everything, you can activate it and have ease of mind driving it. And then, of course, it includes NIO's awesome worry-free service, which is their top-of-the-line insurance package. So everybody in the car is going to be covered for damages and everything. And of course, roadside tire assistance and all that kind of cool stuff. If you pop a tire, somebody's going to come fix it for you. If you need anything to do with the car, somebody's going to be there to help you out. And you have a staff who's basically always in touch, and you can always ask for help whenever that's needed. And this is very awesome, okay? And let's talk about what they're doing recently. So to sort of boost the sales going forward with this, they're actually introducing pay 2 days, get one free. But this, you're capped at 1 day. So between Monday and Thursday for the month of November, starting now until the end of November, as long as you rent the car for at least 2 days, then you will, between a Monday and a Thursday, at least 2 days between a Monday and Thursday, you will get one extra day for free. And you're capped at one free day. So it's not like every 2 days you get a free day. That would be too crazy. But you get 1 day free, which is a very good incentive for people to rent a NIO and really introduce people to NIO Destination more so. But what are the fees involved? So the potential revenue for this is massive. And they're actually really pulling in massive amounts of revenue as well. So the flat fee for renting a car per day is 1,398 RMB. Okay, that's equivalent to about 146 US dollars per day for renting a NIO. Pretty good considering everything's included. Electricity is free. You have access to NIO houses, all that kind of stuff. Very cool. You can get a free baby seat if you want. If you have a kid. And if you want a dedicated driver, so a NIO service rep that will be your chauffeur and drive you around anywhere you want, and you can just sit back and relax, that's going to cost you 950 RMB per day, which is about 133 US dollars per day. It's the full day, guys, full day. And you can use that driver for 14 hours in a day. So pretty nice, pretty juicy. So the total cost, if you include a driver, that's about 330 US dollars per day with a dedicated driver per day. Absolutely insane. I think this is a very good price considering if you're going to go travel somewhere and you need a car, you need a driver that's going to take you places. And what's also really awesome is I've seen some videos of other content creators here in China using this NIO destination. And the specialist, the driver, the chauffeur, he's also a local and he knows where to go. He can even help you plan the itinerary. And remember, this chauffeur, he's more than just a driver, all right? I've seen stories where they've helped fix computers, they've helped tutor kids with homework and all that kind of crazy stuff. So it's way more than a driver. Like that person will like show you around. He can pretty much be also like a tour guide, like tell you where to go, what's nice, and plan your trip for you. Everything like that included. And of course, there's pickup. So just immediately after you land, you can get the car, and then you don't need to drop the car off somewhere special. You just go to the airport when you have to leave, and then someone will be there to pick up the car. Absolutely amazing service. And this, of course, is more of an all-inclusive package compared to regular car rental, where regular car rental, you have a lengthy process to rent the car. And of course, NIO's vehicles, they're very high-tech with all the navigation systems and everything. It's more of a pleasurable driving experience compared to more traditional gasoline cars. And of course, with those other cars, there's that big disadvantage of you having to pay gas and you having to pay for electricity and all that kind of stuff. So rental is a very big opportunity here for NIO. And of course, they also have like subscription, which is very different. Like in Europe, you can subscribe to a NIO. That's very different from this. This is more short-term rentals, like 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, 7 day, up to 10 days, 30 days, etc. You can rent for as long as you want, but it's not the same as subscribing a car. Subscribing to a car is like you have temporary ownership of the car. And they also have that in China here as well. They've opened subscription service here in China, and you can subscribe to a NIO, any NIO vehicle, and you can pretty much, the payments for monthly subscription is around 4,000 to 5,000. I think it's a little bit more than that, but I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's quite a lot. Monthly payments, very comparable to a sort of like a 3-year lease, very comparable to that. And you would have a minimum subscription period of maybe 6 months to a year, and that's subscription here in China. Like they have it as well, but most people do choose to buy the car, of course, here in China. So this is perfect combination, short-term rental, NIO destination, absolutely fantastic. And for me personally, when I go long distances, I would just drive my NIO and battery swap and sort of have fun on the way. But driving long distances is kind of strenuous and exhausting. So this is definitely a good addition. But the chauffeur, inclusive chauffeur, is very, very nice if you choose to add that in. That person driving you around in a foreign city, that's going to be a huge, huge plus and save you so much time because you don't have to worry about parking the car. The chauffeur driver will help park the car, and you just worry about having your vacation. You don't have to worry about going to tourist traps. He's going to help you. He's going to handle everything for you. That's just next level stuff. So a lot of people do actually choose that. So yeah, that's the NIO destination, NIO's rental service. Absolutely great service. They're doing great stuff. And hopefully this really picks up and more people choose and it gains more recognition that you can actually rent a NIO for short time periods as well. Yeah, so that's going to be it for this video. As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.